What's going on, guys? It's Rave, and I have had enough today. Today's been pissing me off. It's probably been one of my worst days in my whole life. Just a bunch of things have been going wrong. So it started off this morning. I woke up, and I'm on spring break, by the way, right now. I woke up at about 6 a.m. off of about 1 hour of sleep because I was live streaming a lot last night. I was talking to some people. Between that and then I watched a few movies on Netflix. I watched Shawshank Redemption. If you guys have never seen that movie's about 2.5 hours long. It's a pretty good movie, but it's a long movie, so I watched that at about midnight. Then I got on this game, was playing with a few people, started live streaming a little bit. And then I don't know. I went to sleep for about an hour. I woke up and it was basically 6 a.m. It was a little bit before it, but I just rounded up to 6 a.m. And I'm tired, I just woke up from an hour of sleep, so I was kind of getting in the groove of getting me some rest, but whatever, I guess. So I'm really not minding it. I took a shower, which is nice, getting ready and stuff, and then I have to go. I don't know. It's about 40-ish minutes away from my mom's house to the place that we had to go do my permit test. So in there, it's in a courthouse, and I've never been, I don't know. Each courthouse is kind of different. That one was kind of weird. I don't know. There's a bunch of different shit in it other than a courthouse. So they had a metal detector, which I don't know. I've never had to go through a metal detector before. And on the back of my phone case is a beer bottle opener, and that's made of metal. I didn't think of anything about that, so I went through it with my phone in my pocket. I was like, okay, no issues. And then the thing buzzed, and they're like, do you have any metal on you? And I'm like, no. And they're like, well, go back through it, maybe it just messed up. And I went back through it about 3 times, and they're like, do you mind if we search you? And I'm like, yeah, sure, go ahead, I don't have anything on me. And they're like, okay, empty out your pockets real quick. So the only thing that I had in my pockets were my wallet and my phone. My wallet, no metal in it, that was fine. I had 12 bucks in it. Yeah, rich man over here, 12 bucks, making it big in this world. And then my phone case, they're they swapped the swiped the wallet through. That was fine. Swapped my phone case through, and they found out that the little beer bottle opener on the back was what was causing some trouble. So a 16-year-old guy going in there with a beer bottle opener on the back of his phone. I don't know. They were kind of looking at me funny, I guess. So from there, they were kind of snobby in that whole building, and I was like, what the fuck are you mad at? You are working at a job where you are meant to be around people. If you don't want that job, then why the fuck are you working there? I mean, there's a bunch of other things. If you could work inside a courthouse in a main city, you could probably get a lot of different jobs, I don't know, go to the zoo and scrape up some giraffe shit or something. I don't know, if you don't like being around humans. Whatever. So then we had to wait a little bit for my, this one lady, she was taking forever. And we just had to, basically she had to verify that my social security number was real, that I was real, my birth certificate was original and legit. And I'm like, come on, do you really have to do that? Can you not just look at me? Am I not who it says I am on the computer? I don't know. It's just really long and drawn out process. So then we are going to the third step where I have to take my permit. And I've been studying a lot for my permit. Apparently I've been studying the wrong shit though, because when I got on this permit, I I've been taking a lot of practice tests, and a lot of those questions that they asked me on the practice test, they were like a bunch of road signs. And this one, like the real test that I took, I didn't see a single fucking road sign on there. So I was like, what the fuck? And I don't know, they were trying to use some big words so they could, be in a suitcase, have their job, and I just got skull fucked right there off at 28. That was the last thing that happened to me that was bad today. So I failed that test. I made it to 29 out of 40 questions. I got 20 correct, 9 wrong, and they were just stupid ass questions. They honestly were. That's the only way that I could put it. Like, they would say, a controlled railroad, what do you do? And I'm like, what the fuck do you mean by controlled? What's the difference between a controlled railroad and a regular railroad? I don't know. And the questions, they were like worded so weird. It was like, do you stop and look both ways? Do you just pass on unless the lights are going on? Or do you speed up? And I was like, okay, you definitely don't speed up, because that will fuck up your tires. And both of those answers were good. The ones that were left, basically, we always slow down, and if the little siren's ringing or whatever, you fucking stop. Just stupid shit like that. And that was actually a legit question on there. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? If it's no train, you go. But you go with caution. If you don't, and there's a train, you're fucked. So you stop, I could think of this shit off my head, but the way that they have it worded, and they're expecting you to word it the same way as them, I don't know. So tomorrow I'm going back for it. My brother's gonna be taking me, and 31-1. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. We joined in late, but the dude rocket launched me off of a fucking 28, 2 off my nuclear. God damn it. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please drop a like on the video. Hopefully you guys are kind of enjoying my pain. Let me know what you guys' worst day of your life was. This one, I wouldn't say it's the worst, but it's definitely up there. Have a good day, people. Peace.